Hey everybody, I'm TecToss, and welcome back to Let's Play XCOM2. As promised, part 2 this week. I just couldn't bring it over myself to create a cliffhanger after having you wait for 1 week and then not deliver on my promise. So here we go, another episode. I tried to think of a couple of plans. One was maybe we could fire the rocket launcher and get off this cover so we can have a free like not shooting range, what you call that, line of sight, line of fire, for tech and all in. But honestly I don't really know. I'd rather get these guys spread out, because if one of these, like these two codex, is probably gonna teleport out and probably gonna use their swirly vortex whatever, and this here is 4 people. So if we can spread them out just a little and reduce the annoying effect of losing all my ammo and having to reload, that could be worth a lot. So I think we're just gonna try and do damage with Stealer Stock. Have this guy clone once. So let's see what happens. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. It can still clone, I think, but yeah, it can clone. But 2-1 health guys. Pretty decent result, I'd say. And now we're gonna bring Slurpee up here, because he can still move. Can he still hit? Could try. Yeah, why not? 65%, it's not too bad. That's not so good either. Alright, so 1 miss.
Not even close.
Yeah, out of ammo. We got that. And we got these two who are just gonna go into Overwatch. Let's see what happens. So we should teleport. There we go. And now he should... Oh, God. I forgot about that. Yeah, that makes sense. So now we got all weapons disabled, which is great. And this guy's just gonna regularly shoot. Right, at least he can't hit. And you will do what exactly? Overwatch. Well, that is not too bad, because what we can now do is have Mr. Stealer Stock launch the grenade of his life. Or can he? Like this? I'm gonna kill one, damage the other. Blow up the cover. Yeah, Overwatch tends to get removed when you die. Frenzy, whatever. That won't matter much in a second. Now we also have a guaranteed kill on this guy. Just this guy here is a problem. But we have a solution for that. And I'll show you that solution in a second. If I could get out of here, let's just see how far I can throw my flashbang. Okay, this is great. Not too far. So I kind of have to go here. Is that still in? I think here is outside the radius. Let's just run a little risk. It looks like it's outside, right? It should barely be on the edge of what is still considered inside there. Oh, can hit them both, can we? Well, if we take 20 minutes to line up the shot, we probably can. Like this. Looks pretty good. Doesn't hit any of my guys. And now this little pain in the ass won't be able to replicate. Or duplicate, or whatever it's called. Problematic is that we can't really get it with the null lance, but that's okay. We can bring you here. We can deal a guaranteed damage to both of these. Actually, can you do insanity? Well, that doesn't get affected, alright. So we got Slurpee, who has a... well, he needs to reload. That's fine though, we can do that. So, what's your hit percentage? If you would kindly. 75%. What's my radius in that? Well, okay. So let's try the 75%er. Here, eat this. That's 8 damage. Awesome. There's one guy decimated. Still got Sean. We got Mr. All In. Ah, that's a guaranteed kill. Awesome. That is a guaranteed kill. So we have you. We have Spectre and Furball and All In. Oh, that's already all. So we need Spectre to hit this guy in the face. And I think we cleaned it up. Yep. This looks good. Looks very good. Can we bring it here? Yes, we can. Alright, so All In is kind of in the clear. He does have Combat Protocol once. And he does have one more in case of a mech. Don't have the Mimic Beacon though. We do have the Scanning Protocol. There we go. And Sean could now... Soulfire and take care of the Archon. Perfect. Of course he's gonna leave it with 1 health, but he could have taken care of it. He actually did. That's great. And yes! Nice. Oh, there's still one of these.
Looks like they called in backup. Menace 1-5, we've got confirmation of multiple inbound transports. Looks like they've locked onto the distress beacon. Neutralize all hostile reinforcements to secure the site.
Yeah. We need to... I think there's still a team inside here. Because it didn't, like... It should have told me that it's game over, right? If the, oh no, there's the one codex. But honestly, we're just gonna leave the codex and take care of these reinforcements right away. I might get one shot in the back, but rather have that from one codex than have one entire team to deal with. Overwatch. So we're gonna Overwatch from here. We're gonna reload and Overwatch. Let's do all we can. There we go. We're gonna also reload and Overwatch. That should be like a nice little fireworks. Slurpee can go here. Yeah, that's great.
I'm trusting you here.
He should also be a primary target for the Codex if it comes out of hiding. Which would be just perfect, because he does have the most armor of all these guys.
Locked and loaded.
Alright. Enjoy your reinforcements. Where are we gonna put you? I think here is... No, I don't like that. This here burns. This here burns as well. How about just here next to Tech? Yeah, that's a good position.
I'm going.
Want him on the front lines as much as possible.
On Overwatch.
Alright. Welcome to the party, whoever that is. Now let it be a lot of soft targets. Oh man. Lady Luck favors me for once. Now I'm gonna miss all reaction shots, but this thing looks mean. Their sword or stun lance or whatever that is. Lights out, yeah indeed. Ooh, good shot. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. And that's a miss. Great. You freaking idiots. Of course you can't hit more than once. That would be absurd, right? It would just be obscene to have you guys hit more than once.
I've got eyes on advent troops.
God damn it. This is not good. It's not good at all. Yeah. Actually, this is not bad. Ooh, this could be opportunity. Well, at least we're gonna take care of 2 of these. No, not quite. We could, though, if we take... We're just in a bad spot to take out 2. Could if we just moved... Where do we need to move? Like here? Take out these 2. Like here? Here's good. Kind of a gamble. Ooh!
Ils vont tous souffrir.
Kame. Hame. Lights freaking out. Oh, man. Great. I mean, we're still standing completely in the open and all, but that was just completely worth it. Alrighty, so now you need to take care of this guy. Actually, you probably can. 70%er. Nah, not really. How about here? Looks better, right? Not good, but better. This guy's dead. Poison does 1 damage. That is death. So we have these 2, who we of course can't hit. Hello, can I please? Thank you. With a rocket, because why would we be able to do that? But we can destroy the cover. Might be worth it. What's your chance to hit? 50%? 50%. Alright, so we got you to destroy the cover. Yeah, that's 1. All in can still do Comet Protocol, though I don't think it's worth it. What's your hit chance? Oh, pretty sad. Low cover 20%. So we could bring all in over here. That should help out quite a bit with your chance to hit. Yep. That does improve it significantly. To a point where I think we should take the shot. Good boy. And now it's burning. That is dead as well. Spectre can't quite reach. And she doesn't have a reload. Not too great. So we do need to take out the cover with Slurpee. And we also do need to get into cover. So we take out the cover with Slurpee. We got Steal a Stock, Spectre, and Tech still left. That should do it. I'll bring you here, just so we have some cover and you can be our front man. We take out the cover here, because this thing has a range of infinity anyway. I could just...
Coming your way.
Go. Iron Man suit. So we got that done. Now we bring... Well, now first we kill it. I like to see it dead. 70%er is honestly not bad. But why not improve our chance just that little bit extra? Go over here. And of course it's worse from here. Well, let's just try it. Dead. Unit is dead. And now we got Spectre, who needs to get out of the way and reload. That can be done here. Perfect. Reload. And we have Steal a Stock, who still can fire up a shot. Who we got? Like, there's an Archon down here, and there's one of these codexes still. Steal a Stock, and that's it. So I think... I don't know. He's the better target, right? But if these guys come around here, they can shoot me here too good. So I think we're just gonna... We're better off... There's no full cover anywhere. Nope, Not really. We could go here, but that is just overdoing it. I think, honestly, you got full health. Like, we should be fine going here. Just Overwatch here. And these guys should... Yeah, there's one dead. There's a second one dead. And now it's just the Archon. And that 1 HP Codex. And he teleports, okay. That is what I expected, but we're still behind full cover. Oh, you... Yep, that works. And now this happens. Great. Well, we need to take this guy down. Most definitely. Just how we're gonna do it. Everybody's out of ammo. We got a 60%er. Oh, jeez. Thought we're in the clear, but apparently we're not. So Steal a Stock's just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna knife this guy. Because you're out of ammo. Yeah. Why does it sound like a cow? It's a technical... Oh, whatever. Okay, so we got 4 people to shoot down this one mofo. That should be manageable. We've got a 60% chance to hit. All in has a 60%er. And we got the combat protocol, that's 4 guaranteed. We're gonna take you down last. If we hit, we can move. I think that's worth the risk. Yeah, I think that's worth the risk. Alright, let's try. Reload.
We're green to go.
80%, that's pretty good. Yes, that is a hit. We should be able to move, right? Right? Oh, it's just after kills. Well, that wasn't too great. Slurpee. 60%. That hit? Yes, it did. Alright, game over, Mr. Archon. Could try with Tech, because he doesn't have a promotion yet. So let's just try and get it. But if we can't, we can just guarantee kill it with all in. And of course, it doesn't get it. Damn! Wanted that promotion. So we're gonna get it with all in. Just do the combat protocol. That takes care of him nicely. Whew! My heart stopped there for a second and the game froze. There we go.
Status confirmed. Mission
It's so hot in here, like... And you can hear my... Well, excellent. I don't know if it's excellent. But we got 18 kills. That is pretty cool. And we should get a nice bucket of loot. Yeah, it's so damn hot in here. Like my I don't know if you can hear it. Probably it's like if you focus on it, you can hear my fans working. Can you hear that? That constant humming sound. That's my fans working on maximum capacity. Because this game does put some strain on my graphics cards, definitely. But the new generation GeForce is out now, and the 1070 does look alright, and especially the new ATI cards, the 480 does look interesting for $200 or whatever it comes out for, and it does almost have the capacity of the current GeForce 980. That does sound very interesting. Because I'm actually not interested to spend double just to have an Nvidia card and just, I don't know. I mean, I like Nvidia, don't get me wrong, but don't like them that much. Anyway, I wish Slurpee would have got promoted, but we just didn't get the hits with him. Yo, Spectre. Death from above. That is interesting, because she is... That's actually interesting, because she's our... Well, the name is basically tells the story. She's our Spectre. She's gonna be the one striking from the shadows. So... And scouting. So she should be able to get up on the high ground. What does that do for us? Ah. Does not end my turn. Alright, but untouchable is just... There's not even close to deep cover. And Steelers Sock. Shredder! You already had that. Why you get it again? Do we double shred now? We're definitely gonna go for running gun. Actually. Huh. Shadow Strike, conceal, Shadow Strike again. Combo! I don't know. Running gun is just... It's just versatility, I think. Yeah, actually should have gone for the Blade Master. It's just better for him. I don't know. Overwatch. Yeah, we're gonna go for the running gun. I just like it. I just like it. Alright, we got gravely wounded, lightly wounded, and wounded. I'm happy that my specialist's only lightly wounded. And got a lot of brains. A lot of stuff. Yeah, we also need to get going on the projects in the Shadow Chamber. Definitely need to get that underway. Anyway, let's first get on the map. What were we doing, man? I'm just... Yeah, we're not gonna do that now. We were building something. Didn't we? Yes, we're building the radio relay over here.
Sector 7,
and that's what we want to go for. Just to complete that before... Yeah, we're definitely gonna be able to complete it before the month ends, so we can get the benefits from it. There we go. Continue training. We're gonna go with the... Well, the Null Lance is pretty powerful. I'm gonna go with the Soul Steel, just to have a little diversity. I know some of these choices I make are not the smartest. I'm well aware of that. I'm just doing some choices for... Sorry guys, I just need to have a quick save, because it's just such a weird feeling to have this... Like, if you could hear the noise of my fan, it's like it's gonna be airborne in a second and fly around the room. And I just don't...
I've made a number of interesting discoveries.
Do you have that? I just don't feel comfortable having that. Like, I expect a green, blue screen kind of thing happening every second now. So, I don't want to re-record this mission, because it's hot as hell and I'm tired and I need to... actually assign a new research, but...
I'm ready to begin on your order, Commander.
We're not gonna... Yeah, 13 days, not great. So what we're gonna do is go for the Shadow Chamber. I wonder why that... I think that is a poor UI choice.
Is starting to wear thin. I
Shut
consider
up.
myself a patient
Shut
man,
up.
but eventually she's going to have to trust me if we're going to achieve our goals.
Shut up. Thank you. God damn. I don't think it's a poor interface choice to have the Shadow Chamber over here and not on the research, because like you get this big flashy red warning, but I actually have to cancel the new research project and change to a Shadow Chamber thing. It's just the way it works. So we're gonna go estimate. Jeez. We're gonna research the black site vial that we found, and now we could also assign a research. Yeah, see? All science research, blah blah blah. That's just stupid. Like, why can't I choose it here? Why do I have to confirm that, oh, be careful, you're not researching, you're an idiot? Why do I have to do that to get to the Shadow Chamber and not have it in one screen? That doesn't make any sense to me at all. I mean, it's not gonna... I'm just overplaying. There we go. Now we get that bonus that I thought we already had. Righty, so now what do we do? There was a supplies drop somewhere. There we go.
Avenger plotting new
there.
course.
More supplies is more better. Yeah, it's not game breaking, it's just a little convenience thing and just confusing if you get these warnings where really they are not necessary.
Message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
I hope so too. 290, not too shabby. Alright, 6 weeks. Oh, we're gonna have a retaliation strike imminent. So, estimated imminent, so it's gonna be in a couple of days. Alloy padding. Improve their armor. Adding armor to some of their soldiers on the field for a month. Some. I could live with some. Incorporates Viper poison into their weaponry, giving some advanced soldiers poisonous rounds for a month. I could actually deal with that quite well, because that wears off like after a round or two and only deals 1 damage. What's this? Aliens find a mole within the resistance, reducing the retaliation counter by 2 weeks. No, I don't like that, because I don't like to admit it, but I freaking hate retaliation missions. Oh god, I hate them badly. Yeah, let's investigate that. More money is more better, and this is more money, more faster, so much better. Yeah, I just freaking hate them, because you have that clock in your neck, and then you also have these people.
Still can't believe it's come to this.
Dying.
I truly hope those gruesome images are the worst of what we find today.
Do you
They're
have that thing on
slaughtering
his
us,
back?
Doctor. What could be worse?
Is that new?
We're about to find out. I patched the shadow chamber directly into the ship's computer. It's been sifting through the material we recovered non-stop since our return, cataloging sequences.
Genetic sequences in near infinite combinations, yet all bearing similar genetic markers. Human markers.
There must be thousands of them.
Tens of thousands, and the procedure is still nowhere near complete.
Which is why we need the ship's computer to find out where they came from. By cross-referencing them with the data we've managed to hack from the Advent network.
Cross-reference.
It's
one of my favorite words.
An admission file from one of the gene therapy clinics.
Avatar. Just what exactly is in that vial?
In my worst nightmares, I would never have imagined.
Doctor.
I believe we have found the missing civilians.
That's impossible.
The gene clinics. Millions of people just looking for help.
Medically screened and selected. Suitable candidates taken to that contemptible facility to be processed, refined into the material we now possess.
But why do this?
I could not begin to fathom a guess at this point. There exists no research that would ever warrant this.
It's genocide, Doctor. And these people are walking right into it. We may not know what they're doing with this stuff, but I think I can find out where it's going. Got it. It's a high-security production facility. Standard defensive complement.
Then I strongly suggest we pay them a visit, Commander.
Agreed. The information we gained could prove invaluable towards stopping the aliens' true agenda.
That actually doesn't sound too... Man, this game gets dark quick. Wow. Alright.
Commander, now that we've built the shadow chamber, we should be able to complete a more thorough analysis of the alien artifacts and data we've been recovering.
We're ready to move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
Man, this is dark. Really dark. Like, not only are they harvesting people, like, you know, you expect that from aliens.
Commander, we have a fix on the location of the alien forge facility, but we'll still need to establish contact with the local resistance forces before we can move in to investigate.
Yeah, that's no problem. What's that? Low scientists. Alright. Unused delirium course. Yeah, that man. You expect them to do genocide, but you expect them to harvest people, but in this way?
I
On this
appreciate the new
scope?
lab facilities, Commander.
Jesus. That is dark. I like it. I like it when games really go there, and not just pussyfoot around. Because after, like, at the end of the day, it's a game, you know. You're allowed to paint. Okay, that's very interesting. Thank you for showing me that screen again, because I couldn't read it the first time. Oh. Insufficient power. What can we do about insufficient power? I think we do have some space here. Yes, we do. Workshop Gremlin. We got one. Why is there an engineer here? We don't need an engineer here. We can do. Why isn't there a gremlin there? What? One gremlin, two gremlin, plus two gremlins. So we can effectively double our engineer. Is that what it does? Oh, whatever. All right. So we could. Well, we do have one engineer, so it's fine. We're just gonna put one here. And that should allow me to put another. Well, actually, 14%. Well, that's just because I'm kind of behind on research anyway. We need to have these guys be more efficient. So there we go. 2 researchers. Reducing the time. Excuse me? Oh, never mind. Yeah. Idle staff in the laboratory. What is that idle staff? Can't accept new research. Huh. It's weird. I don't get it. Yeah, that's why we couldn't. Sustain Chisholm null lance. I think we're gonna go with the null lance. It's just a cool tool to have in your arsenal, pretty much. Yeah, I really like when games go there, because it, at the end of the day, it is just a game. And even though it's very dark and very, yeah, it's just sinister to even come up with that idea. But okay. Well, actually, let's just take a look at their new recruits. Maybe there's one of the subscribers in there. And we could get them, hopefully not as a scientists. Don't care for that. Don't care for that. Yeah, no. No, not really. 225 is a little bit too steep a price for me. So what we're gonna do is go for the battlefield supplies, then go for this region,
Avenger plotting new course.
And we'll see. Yes, at the end of the day, and I started this sentence for the 4th time, I'm aware of that, it is a game, and we all should be like rooted in reality enough that after you turn this off, you know there's no alien out there harvesting your DNA, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh man, favorite type of mission.
Setting course.
Alright, we're gonna go there, we're gonna save the game, we're gonna call it an episode, because I hate retaliation missions. Like, my energy just dropped down when I just saw that mission happening. That civilian killing thing, and then also having the timer, it is just annoying me to no end. Anyway, you guys have been wonderful audience. Very respectful, very quiet while watching me fumble around. Most of you would have, people would have screamed around, but you took it, you know, pretty well. So thank you for that. I hope you enjoyed watching nonetheless. Hope to see you around for the next time, and enjoy your day.